We are here in week 3 against the Arizona Cardinals, guys, and it looks like Marcus Mariota is going to be the quarterback instead of the speed demon Kyler Murray this week. So hopefully we can pull off the upset and get a win as Marcus Hoover comes up with the huge tackle right there to save the first down. So I'm glad that we don't have to face off against Kyler Murray. I think that's going to end up helping our defense. Oh, get that. Oh, and he's going to grab it and come down with it. Again, guys, if you haven't watched the draft class episode, go watch that. It was an excellent episode. We picked up a bunch of prospects. So much to pick from. There was a lot of late round prospects, including the guy Marcus Hoover that you had already seen make a tackle here. He was our last pick in the NFL draft. As Livingston comes up with a tackle, he's another one of those picks, guys. And he was the pick that I believed I kind of, you know, whiffed on. I didn't do well, and I should have done a little bit better. But he ended up coming out, and I made him my project player. I've sworn that he is going to be a superstar. And Finch coming up with the tackle right there. So far our defense is holding strong, and that's what we like to see here in Sacramento. And number 91 Gaines coming up with the tackle there on Devontae Freeman. This Cardinals team is very scary. I mean, they have DeAndre Hopkins, they have Devontae Freeman, they even have Marcus Mariota, which, that isn't any lightweight quarterback back there. Mullen coming up with the tackle right there. And again, guys, I changed up the scheme so that we are running a better fit scheme for our guys. I think that was a large part of the first couple episodes. Problems as Burgess takes some rare as he is one-on-one, and it would have been the end zone if he didn't come up with that tackle. I'm really proud of these guys. I mean, they've been playing strong. Remember, this is one of the toughest franchises I think I've seen on YouTube. And right now, I'm trying to rebuild this team and make sure that we just rebuild it slowly like any NFL team would. They're not going to jump up, in 1 year and have 15 first-round draft picks, and I don't want to make it unrealistic. And they come up with the first down there as Robert Woods gets that catch. There you go. So it's first, and we're getting to that red zone area, which we don't like to see. But our defense has been playing a lot better than they were playing. As Reeder comes up with the tackle right there, that's our third middle linebacker. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series as much as I am. If y'all are, please like, subscribe these videos. It helps out the channel so much. See if I can get that. Oh no, I left him wide open. And Dunbar coming up with the saving tackle right there, along with Long Jr., number 25. I was too brazen right there, and I should have never done it, guys. And he's just going to walk right in as they're going to score. So we're going to have to take it on offense and see what we can do. Remember, I did end up changing the quarterback's name to Logan Kidd. So he is going to be our quarterback moving forward, as that was one of the comments that was on the last video. And again, guys, Cam Akers is our starting running back as I moved Lynn Bowden Jr. to our slot receiver, and he does have a breakout game that we need to pay attention to as Cam Akers busts up the middle there for 6 yards. That is the most yards I think we've gotten so far in this season at rushing as far as one play, and I'd really like to see that as we moved everything forward. Free agency signing, or nope, that's Jefferson. Van Jefferson coming up with the ball there. He is now our number 2 wide receiver, as we got Geronimo Allison as our starting wide receiver. I picked him up in free agency. And they're going to end up coming up with a huge sack. But Evans is going to pick it up and start to run. Oh, and I don't think he's going to pick up any yards. But, man, what a saving play right there by Evans. They have my heartbeat going, guys. As you see, Carruthers is out there, number 89. Oh, and I tried to get it to him, but he couldn't pull it down. His kid is 1 of 2 for 12 yards today. And again, I'm going to be trying to focus on Lynn Bowden, but I do not want to solely focus on him that our whole offense, ends up going out the window. But we're here on 3rd down and 13, and he's wide open. I think he's going to get it. He's going to get it, guys. What a huge play. Let's go. Lynn Bowden right there, guys. 27 yards, so a huge chunk of that 100 yards that we need today. And I'm really wanting to rely on Cam Akers because Cam Akers is going to be, our feature back, especially after that move. And he's going to run right into the offensive line right there, guys. Trying to dump it off to Cam Akers, but Kidd is way off the mark. And it's going to be a 3rd and 9. I really don't want to get into that field goal range right now. I'd like to pick up at least a couple more yards. Got to jump it off to Cam Akers. Pick it up. He's going to pick it up. There we go. 1st down. Kidd is looking a lot more proficient after those 7 interceptions in the first 2 games. He's had a rough couple first games, but we're going to be moving forward with Kidd still as our quarterback because I do believe in this guy as Cam Akers runs forward for a couple yards. And that's going to do it in the first quarter, guys. I'm hoping that Kidd can end up picking up his first touchdown here today. The score is 7-0. Arizona leads this one, guys. And Kidd's going to scramble. I tried to dive over the guy, but he's going to end up getting tackled. It's going to be 3rd and 2, guys. I think we're going to have to hand it off to Cam Akers. He's the most proficient. He's been the most reliable. And to put it in the Kidd's hands right now, especially after 7 interceptions, it would just be heartbreaking here in the red zone. Cam Akers is going to scramble forward. Does he get it? They're going to give it to him. 1st down, guys. Let's go. Kidd's going to scramble forward. He dives for the end zone. He fumbles it. He fumbles it right into the end zone. And what a way to end the first drive, guys. What a fumble. Man, what a way to, what a heartbreak right there. I thought he was going to get his first touchdown. He ends up fumbling it into the end zone. And there's no challenge in that, guys. I mean, they're going to call it a fumble. So we're back here. That first drive that looked like it was going to end up ending in a touchdown ends in a horrible fumble as we bring down the face mask right there. No, it ends up being a holding. It completely looked like a face mask. We might have got away with one right there. 1st and 20 now. As Marcus Mariota is still in at quarterback. He's going to dump it off to his tight end. And our guys are there to swallow him right up. The Jaguar game was definitely one that was, heartbreaking. I thought we could win that one as well. But I really think we're still in a pretty good position here, even though Marcus Mariota is busting it off really strong as Reader comes up with the tackle right there. And they get 22 yards right there, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 at their 40. And they're going to complete it to Robert Woods, and we're going to miss the tackle. He's gone for a touchdown, guys. It's looking very reminiscent of the Jaguars game all over again. We just have such a young team that it's going to be tough to really shut down teams this year. All right, guys. So we're back here on offense. Hopefully, we can make up for that blunder that happened last drive. Giving it back off to Cam Akers. He's going to scramble forward for a good 8 yards. And he's been the heart and soul of our offense so far in this game. Allison's going to pick up a first down and a couple yards too. His Kidd's stats are looking much improved from the last game. That scheme fit is definitely helping him out. Cam Akers gets a handoff again. He's going to scramble, and he's picking up another first down as he ends up getting 31 yards on the day so far. So that move from Lynn Bowden to Cam Akers is looking like a genius move by our head coach there. I already forgot our head coach's name, guys. I'm so sorry. I would have said it. Trying to just get the ball out. So much pressure around us. This kid he plays the strong move right there, just trying to dump it down to his running back. All right, I don't want to get into the throwing game and then us be up against the wall. So I'm going to give it back up to our running back. He's going to pick up a couple yards, not very much right there. All right, so we're here, 3rd down and 9. It's in the second quarter. Bryson Hopkins is open. He's going to pick it up. No, he's going to drop it. So we're at a crucial moment right now. I know we have to punt it away. But we've been through so much, especially after that last one, that I think we have to go for it. I know it might be the craziest thing that we've ever tried to do. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead for it on 4th down here in the second quarter. It might be the craziest thing, but I just think we have to do it here for the home fans. And our tight end's open. What a huge play. Huge catch by Bryson Hopkins. And it looks like Ankram's going to go down with the injury. This guy continues to go down with injuries. All right, so we're here in the red zone. We're going to have to just rely on Cam Akers. I mean, I really want to get our quarterback his first touchdown as well. But if Cam Akers can get us home, then that's what we need to rely on. Anything to keep us here in this game. Oh, Lynn Bowden almost caught that one there for a touchdown, but he's going to end up dropping it. And it looks like our right guard ended up dislocating his ankle. So it looks like he might be out for a while, guys. I got to go back to Bryson Hopkins. He's been great. And he picks up the first down again. This kid is looking brilliant in this game so far. We hand it off to Akers, and he's going to drive forward and get the touchdown. The rookie getting his first touchdown in this season. Let's go, guys, as it's going to be 14-7. The score is 14-7. Arizona Cardinals have the lead, but man, our offense looked really good right there, guys. Now we just need our defense to hold as Micah Kaiser is back out there on the field. Greenwood's also out there, and Hoover. Devontae Freeman getting wrapped up by Burgess. Again, we're going to have to focus on Devontae Freeman. I think he's one of those players that can kind of sneak up on us so that we're paying attention to everybody else like DeAndre Hopkins and, Freeman's back there, that backfield. And what a play by Hoover as he knocks it away right there, guys. So 2nd and 10. We're here in the second. We have 2 minutes left. The score is 14-7. I'm feeling really good about our chances here in this game, guys. And we're going to get a sack. And who is that? Number 92, Turner, our right outside linebacker, coming up with the sack. I think we ended up picking him up in the 5th or 6th round. And I ended up starting him because we didn't really have much talent there. And the 2-minute warning right there is going to end up taking it away. So 3rd and 14. I think our defense is going to come up with a stop. It's going to give enough time for our offense. Let's see what happens. Hoover's going to make the stop, but I don't think it's before. No, they're going to give him the first down. So what a letdown right there. Kaiser coming up with the stop right there before he could pick up the first down. Marcus Mariota is 9 of 11 for 135 yards and a touchdown today. So he's looking very strong. I'm just, again, very thankful we're not going up against Murray. And again, my middle linebacker skills are not on par with everybody else, as number 25 will bring Robert Woods down. I'm trying to learn the game as much as I can, guys. I've been playing a lot. Middle linebacker. I usually play free safety, strong safety, and I'm trying to learn a new position just to kind of, get in the middle of the field, be that field general. They're going to take their second time out. All right, so Livingston's back here, 2nd and 2. And Micah Kaiser is going to drag the tight end down. So they're just driving once more. We really just cannot stop them. Getting another catch right there. Not a lot of yards, but at least they get out of the bounds. They're going to stop the clock. So if we can hold them to a field goal here, I think that's going to be a win for our team. And Dunbar bringing the tight end down with every single muscle he had. It's 3rd and 1, and they're going to call their last timeout. It's 3rd and 1, 13 seconds left on the clock. This is the play. We have to hold them here. Oh, and he's going to scramble out, and it's going to be wide open as he's going to run it right in. And that's going to end pretty much the first half, guys. All right, guys, so headed into the half, it's going to be 21-7 after that huge letdown there with Marcus Mariota scrambling into the end zone to make it 21-7, guys. Our offense is definitely looking better than last week. Our defense is playing better than last week. All right, so we're back here in the second half. Again, it's 21-7. We're just looking to, kick off the second half with the score here. Cam Akers scrambling up as he has about 50 yards and a touchdown on the game. And he's going to pick up a catch right there, so helping us along the way. And I think our passing yards just passed 100 as Lynn Bowden had 39 on the day. So he's in need of 61 more yards as Cam Akers is going to scramble there for another 3 yards. 2nd and 7 here. We're going to have to do something. We are at home, so I like to show out for the fans. And it looks like he's going to scramble. He just had to throw it away as the pressure was on him. All right, so 3rd 7. We have to convert. We need to do something to convert here. Oh, and he ends up fumbling it away. I don't know what happened, but the guard ends up picking it up. It's 4th and 18. We're going to have to punt it away. Man, and I changed the defense to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we had been running the Jets defense. I'm really thinking about changing back to the Jets defense because it ended up having more takeaways as far as the cornerbacks go than what we are doing here in this game. especially with a backup quarterback like Marcus Mariota. So we're getting the tackle for loss there on the first down. They're going to pitch it out to number 24, Devontae Freeman, and Mullen and number 25 there to stop him. But again, he's going to pick up big yardage before we can get there. And he's going to scramble out again, and there's just no stopping him today. I mean, if we end up defending the pass, he just scrambles it. It's almost like we're facing Kyler Murray, or like the poor man's Kyler Murray. And he's going to complete it to DeAndre Hopkins, and Hoover's going to bring him down. So the Cardinals are just getting stronger as they go on into this game, guys. And Burgess getting the tackle there, saving the touchdown, but bringing him down at the 1-yard line. And Mullen not able to knock it away, as again Robert Woods is going to come down with the touchdown today. All right, guys, so there's a lot of things that we could build on today, a lot of good things that have happened, but it is going to be a long season, and I think we knew that taking on this challenge, with it being 65, 70 overall guys. I think we all knew that it was going to be a long process. Um, the thing that I want to do, especially since it's 28-7, I want to focus on trying to get Lynn Bowden his 100 yards so that we can make him a breakout dev person. He ends up getting some yards right there. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be focusing on for the rest of the game. I'm also just, pretty much going to get Kidd his first touchdown. I'm hoping that I can get him his first touchdown in this game. I think that would do really well with his confidence, especially after that huge letdown with the fumble. Van Jefferson, I really want him to shine, but he hasn't been standing out at all. We need people with speed. We just have an offense that sorely lacks that speed. But Van Jefferson comes up. It's like he heard me, and he makes a huge catch right there, a 25-yard catch by Van Jefferson. What a catch. And I'm feeling this offense starting to build. I feel the energy starting to build, guys. And Lynn Bowden coming up with another catch. That move to wide receiver and putting Cam Akers at running back has changed our offense completely. It is a completely brand new offense. And this offense is just in sync, and it's going well, guys. He's scrambling out. He's going to get it to Cam Akers, and Cam Akers is going to dive into the end zone, and that is Kidd's first touchdown of the season. A new name and a new game, guys. All right, so it's 28-14 after that huge touchdown catch from our running back. And Burgess coming up with the tackle as Mullins there to drag him down as well. Robert Woods has just been excellent today. As you see, he has 100 yards right there. Again, guys, I think Cam Akers is going to end up breaking out from this game. I also think that if we focus on Lynn Bowden on the next offensive drive here, as DeAndre Hopkins picks up another catch, I really think if we focus on Lynn Bowden, that we can end up getting his breakout player trait as well. So then that would help us in the wide receiver position. And again, number 92 coming up with a huge play there. And they're going to come up with the pickup on second down, and Hoover's coming down with the tackle. Hoover has been all over this field as we end the third quarter. Hoover has been all over this field. He's been playing magnificent. I mean, he's been really well. Livingston coming up with the tackle right there. So again, Livingston playing well. All of our rookies are playing extremely well in this game. As you see, Livingston has 2 tackles. And coming up with another tackle there is Livingston as he stops Deontay Freeman. But not before Deontay Freeman could pick up the first down. So Burgess bringing down DeAndre Hopkins before he could scramble into the end zone. So first and goal, we're here at the 2-yard line. And Long Jr. is not able to knock that one away. And Marcus Mariota only not completing 3 passes today. He's 22 of 25. I mean, he has just thrown the ball all over us. So definitely in the next draft, we're going to be focusing on cornerback, somebody that can go along with Trayvon Mullen. As again, we missed the tackle and he's able to scramble into the end zone. All right, guys. So we are back. It's 35-14. This is about what we expected in this game. We didn't really expect to come away with the victory, but we did show really well out today. As you see, Logan Kidd is 12 of 19 for 188 yards and has 1 touchdown so far. Again, we are trying to focus on Lynn Bowden to get him those 100 yards, as we are pretty much going to lose this game unless there is just an absolute miracle. And Lynn Bowden catching another one there as he has 86 yards, so we need another 14 yards, and we will have that breakout player game. And he's trying to get that one to Lynn Bowden, but I almost forced that one, and we almost brought back out that ugly side of Logan Kidd, that Logan Lynn side, his alter ego that we've seen the 7 interceptions. And Bryson Hopkins coming up with another huge catch. Let's go, guys. And Lynn Bowden has done it with that catch right there. That will give him 100 yards in the game today. So Logan Kidd is finishing out this game strong. There's a lot of things that we could build on. I feel like it has shown promise in this game. I'm not as discouraged as I was with the past 2 games. We've changed up the schemes. We've changed up a lot of positions, and things are working really well for us. Van Jefferson coming away with that catch. I don't know if he picked up a lot of yards there. Picking up 2, so not a lot. Geronimo Allison coming up with a huge catch as he's going to pick up that first down. And Cam Akers trying to rush it forward right there, but he's not able to get in the end zone. I think we're just going to go ahead and hurry up and try and do it over. And he's getting into the end zone right there. Cam Akers with 2 touchdowns on the day, making a huge splash as he makes his first game here. What a Superman. Look at that. All right, so it's 35-21. We have 4 minutes. It's running out. And number 32 just barreling in there for that tackle. I think that was, I'm not sure who that was. Who down with that tackle? And they're going to call me for illegal contact. I knew I did it. I didn't mean to bump them, guys. Oh, it chose the wrong hole as Micah Kaiser's going to come down with the tackle. So again, thank you guys for watching this episode. I know this first season is going to be really grueling. Just hang tight with me. I promise we're going to build this team into a winner. I want it to be kind of a slow build, a long build. Um, something that gets me driven to keep doing videos for you guys. And I really love these uniforms. I love our home stadium. Sacramento has been great to us so far. All right, guys. So, also something I want to do along with the series is as we build this team, maybe next year, I really want to get into doing some storylines. As I missed the tackle there, but Dunbar comes down with the tackle. I want to get into doing some storylines next year, kind of building storylines for the players that we have. Somebody like Hoover. I mean, that dude has just busted out and would have been an excellent storyline. So definitely, building storylines for these guys as we draft them. Maybe doing, some YouTuber, people that have subscribed and liked and commented their names. Maybe doing them in the draft as well, and building the storylines for you guys. I think that would be really cool. It would be really interactive. So that's just something that I'm looking to do moving forward. And it's going to be 3rd and 5. Again, the score is 35 to 21. The time clock is just running down, and that's going to be the end of this one, guys. So let's go ahead and check out the stats. All right, so here is our stats on the day. As you can see, our rookie Logan Kidd went 17 of 25 for 248 yards and a touchdown. He had 68% completion. So this guy played his lights out. He played way better than what he has been playing on so far in the season. Rushing, Cam Akers went 16 of 60 yards. He had a 3.7 average. He had 2 touchdowns on the day. Kidd also picked up 16 yards on the ground. Again, Cam Akers was the move there at running back. He is, 1 year in the league. He's really young. Maybe he's somebody that we can end up building around. Lynn Bowden ended up having 104 yards on the day, so that breakout game, he ended up meeting that challenge. Cam Akers picked up 36 yards and a touchdown. Bryson Hopkins picked up 44, Van Jefferson with 39, and Allison, our free agent signing, had 25 on the day. As you can see, Evans allowed 2 sacks as well. And then when it comes to tackles, Burgess led everybody in tackles. Livingston had 4. Burgess led everybody in tackles with 6. Livingston had 4, along with Hoover with 4. Turner had the only sack of the day, and he had 3 tackles, along with Kaiser. Dunbar had 2, Reeder had 2, Keenan had 1, Lawler had 1, and here is the rest of the play. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey, and I cannot wait to see the next episode, and I cannot wait to see y'all there. I'm out. Peace.